We're fucking back. We're back with a special quickie from fucking Jer Bear. The Clit Oral review on what?
Deadpool.
He's gonna do the Clit Oral review today on Deadpool. So break it down for us, brother. You got the premiere. You know, people in Hollywood, they got you backstage to watch the premiere, and you know Ryan Reynolds. That's your boy. You guys used to skateboard together and stuff. So tell us about the movie. How was it?
Well, right away in the opening credits, if you pay attention, usually the opening credits they have like written and directed by yada yada yada. If you pay close attention, it's just like kind of like the video game, where it's like written by some retard who gets overpaid. It's just looking at those little opening credits is like funnier than shit. On top of that, they also have like a small little cameo or a small little hidden gem in there of the green. It's like a Green Lantern character card, and it's the Green Lantern flipping you off. So you have all that stuff right away in the opening scene. For those that have seen the trailer, it has to do with that whole car chase in the trailer, so that they flip that SUV type thing. So that's where it basically starts at. Is it's like a freeze frame of that scene, and it's going in, and the camera's spinning, and gives you the all that stuff. So you got like little cameos in there. He's like teabagging somebody.
Well, what cameos can we expect to see in this movie? Who's all in it? Colossus? I saw in the commercial.
Yeah, well, Colossus is in it because he's trying to recruit Deadpool for the X-Men. They have some trainee that's with him. That's the Sinead O'Connor looking chick, which he makes fun of her like throughout the whole entire duration. 'Cause it's funny. Makes fun of her and her being a teen and her emotions, and hilarious. It's hilarious. So Deadpool, just like the video game, if you ever played the video game, he always a smart ass, always cracking jokes. I mean, even when he's getting his shit split, he's cracking jokes. The whole entire movie from start to finish is you're going to be basically laughing the whole entire time.
So definitely a comedy.
It's definitely a comedy.
Yeah. Now, now this is R-rated, or
yes,
it
is R-rated.
So it is officially R-rated. Okay.
It is. It's a love story.
A love story, yes.
Because it has to do with Wade before he became Deadpool, and how he was in love with his girlfriend Vanessa.
Right.
And then found out that he was dying of cancer.
Ooh.
He had cancer of the brains, liver, heart. Basically, his whole entire body everything had cancer.
Full blown cancer guy.
Full blown cancer. So he ends up getting experimented on. That's what gives him his healing abilities, like what Wolverine has, because they injected him with the mutagen thing, and they were doing experiments to push his body past its physical limitations, so it would cause the mutant gene in his body to take over.
Was he already a mutant or no?
The mutagen that they injected in his body basically would create that mutant gene.
Okay.
And then the people that were experimenting on him, they were basically trying to, in order to activate the mutant genes in him.
Okay.
From the mutagen, they had to basically torture him, and eventually he became the shriveled up avocado that he is due to the oxygen tank that they put him in. They were like basically decompressing the oxygen in the tank while he was in there.
Okay.
So it causes him to breathe heavy because they're basically taking all the oxygen away.
Right.
And it basically forced his body to react to it.
Yeah.
Well, the side effect was it shriveled him up like the little avocado that you saw in the trailer.
So this has nothing to do with Wolverine Origins then?
No. See.
So they totally did
that's another little thing in the beginning when Deadpool's talking. Was that in order to get away from the Wolverine's origins thing, they had to pay him a lot of money and do some sexual favors to Wolverine.
Oh.
And he was talking about how smooth his Aussie balls are. It's hilarious. Oh my god.
So he's cracking jokes like every second.
Pretty much.
He's cutting fucking limbs off, shooting people in the skull.
Yeah.
So overall, if you can score this movie a 1 for being a vile piece of shit, and 10 for being a fucking kick-ass movie, where are you gonna put Deadpool?
Good strong 9.5.
Wow. Wow.
It gets to a point because everything starts out with the same thing on the trailer with that truck scene.
Okay.
He's basically going after this guy named Francis, who was the one that did the experiments on him, because he wants him to fix his face.
Right.
So he can go back to Vanessa.
But I thought he forgot, like, who she was. No.
No.
So that's different from the comic books then.
Yeah, it's different than the comic books.
I got you.
So he basically wants to fix his face so then he can go back and...
So help me, maybe I didn't catch
with his girlfriend Vanessa.
I may not.
Which causes the whole love story, because he's been... When that happens that he has cancer, because it basically backpedals.
Uh-huh.
And tells you the story of his love and his love life and all that. And then it fast forwards again to the present and
I got you.
Explaining all that. So he's chasing after this guy named Francis, who's also a mutant.
Okay.
And Francis is the one that basically did the experiments on him. So he's chasing after him in order to fix his face.
So these experiments, were they Weapon X like Wolverine, or is this totally something different?
It doesn't go out and say that it's Weapon X, but you kind of get it's generally roughly the same thing.
Uh-huh. Is there Striker, or whatever his name was in it?
No.
No, he's not. Okay, so
No.
they leave a lot for you to try to figure out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's strictly just basically Deadpool's story. And
So since it's Deadpool's story, some of it may not even make sense because he himself does not make sense most of the time.
Correct.
Yeah.
Like he'll rewind it so you can find out about his love interest, that the woman that he loves and wants to be with, and their whole entire sexual exploits, and then he'll fast forward back to the present to find out, so you can find out what's going on now and that. And meanwhile, when he's fast forwarding and rewinding, you're hitting parts like him jerking off to a unicorn.
Jesus.
So he's staring at a unicorn stuffed animal in the face, and he's jerking off. He's like, whoa, you're not supposed to see that.
Oh
And he
my
fast forwards
God.
again. It's completely out there. It's
Now you wouldn't take your mom to see this movie.
probably not. They might not get it.
They might not see the humor, but everybody in there was howling and cackling. They loved that. They had a good time in the movie theater.
Yeah. It definitely,
Did they?
from start to finish, it's hilarious. Even his fight scenes, he's still a smart ass.
Right.
So he's still cracking jokes when he's fighting, and
Like-
chopping off people's
Like
heads.
when Ryan Reynolds played in Blade Trinity, and they had him pinned down in that lair, and they're kicking the shit out of him. He was still being a wise ass.
Yeah.
That's basically what he was doing as Deadpool when he's getting the shit kicked out of him, right?
Yeah.
Let's fucking.
When they're torturing him to force him to mutate, he's still cracking jokes.
He can't help himself.
Yeah.
Just
It's
cannot help
funny
himself.
shit. It's funny shit.
Now tell the people if they're not familiar with Deadpool, how do you get the name Deadpool?
In the movie, the bar that he was associated with actually has a Deadpool. It has a list of everybody's name, and you basically bet on when they're going to die. So
Oh, wow. Okay.
Right away in the beginning, after his little job that he did, he went to the bar, and he was actually starting shit in a bar just to get somebody to fight another guy in hopes of killing the one dude,
Holy
so
shit.
he could win that bet.
Real? Oh God. That's so. His abilities are what exactly?
Basically, like Wolverine's, it's a health regen.
Now he does not have an adamantium skeleton.
No. He is basically just an assassin. Uses the guns, the swords.
Now, where did all that come from?
From all his previous training, because he was like special ops and
Before he got the cancers.
yeah, before all that.
I gotcha. Because I'm trying to understand what.
They explain it